Happy Sunday and welcome back to the Debrief. This is your host, William, from Will's Takes. And it's another beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Charleston, South Carolina. Love it. Had a pretty productive day today so far. Woke up, got a cup of coffee for free. Not really, but we'll talk about that in a second. And then went to Costco, and Costco's a lot for me, man. Let me tell you, it kills me. It kills me. I'm not really a big people person ever since COVID. I like talking with people. I like engaging with people, but being in crowds is kind of terrifying. And people just don't have self-awareness like I feel like they used to. I think everybody's just so in their own world. So it was tough. And we spent $300. My girlfriend and I spent $300 on groceries, which is absurd for two people. Not really liking that. That's the state of the world we live in, though. So be it. Back kind of to my point about coffee. There's a really great service app down here in Charleston. It's called Blackbird. I think it's in a couple of other major cities. I think Austin or Houston, down in Texas somewhere, New York. Definitely in New York. And then maybe like Boston, Philadelphia, something like that, Chicago. Now, I haven't used it in any of those places, so I wouldn't know. But they have a program called the Breakfast Club, and anytime from open till 11 a.m. at any of these eligible coffee shops, you can get any kind of coffee for free. Costs $25 a month, so it's not technically free, but if you do the math, it evens out. Not really up early enough I go into work early, so I'm not able to go to these coffee shops, at 8 a.m. when they open during weekdays. So I usually only end up going Saturdays and Sundays. But if you do the math, the average latte or Americano, which is usually, one of the things I get, costs about $6 a piece. If you're going every weekend, Saturday and Sunday over the course of a month, that's 8 drinks as opposed to paying $40. You're paying $25. Decent deal, and it's a nice little treat to have to start your day. So I absolutely love it. If you guys are in the Charleston area, definitely use it. So that's kind of how the day's gone. I'm going to go up to Somerville, which is a suburb of Charleston, for those of you not familiar with the area, to my parents' house where they live, and I'm going to go spend some time with my mom. My dad is currently traveling. He's doing his summer sailing trip up the East Coast and down, and maybe that's a story for another time. But yeah, it's going to be a productive afternoon. I'm going to go run some errands with her, have some dinner with her, while my girlfriend goes back home to Columbia to see her parents. So it'll be a good time. Very, very happy about it. Big ticket items for the week, as we talked about yesterday's debrief, is going ahead and scheduling some doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, getting myself sort of realigned with getting back in the gym and getting back in shape. My big goal is for my 28th birthday. So in time for my 28th birthday, I want to be in the best shape of my life. And I think that is entirely doable. So I've got 9 months. My birthday's in April. And my goal realistically is to get down to about 187, 189 pounds. For context, I'm about 241 now. So I have about 50 pounds to lose. So 9 months, 50 pounds. If we do the math, I'm not a math guy, so give me a second here. 50 divided by 9, about 5 pounds a month. So it's a little more than a pound a week, right? That's very reasonable, I think. I think I can do that. So that's kind of the big goal, I think, right now. And that's what I've journaled about. I think I'm really focused on wanting to do all of these things. My attention has kind of been pulled in 1,000 different directions. I need to realign and focus on one thing that really drives me. And one thing that's really driving me right now is getting my health centered. Ever since moving out on my own 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago, I drank a lot. I was around people who were drinking a lot, and I think that caused a lot of the weight gain. My job also just became entirely sedentary. I was really lucky for a long time to have a job that was remote. But especially with getting back into the office, I became much more sedentary. I wasn't able to walk around as much. I was sitting for 8, 9, 10 hours a day. And I still am. And it's tough. It makes it harder to lose weight. So that's going to be another thing that I'm really going to try to address as time goes on. So there's just a lot of factors that were kind of coming into the weight gain. And I went from really being in good shape, I would say the best shape of like my adult life, to being in really, really bad shape. Thankfully, I'm not at the like 250, 255 I was at the beginning of this year, which was really bad. You know, I'm not really the type of person to be conscious about my body image or anything like that, but it was getting to a point where going to put on socks and shoes was starting to get difficult. Like the beer belly was there. It was really, really tough. And I didn't like that. I don't like that version of myself. I don't want that to be like who I am. So that's going to be the first steps that I take to address and move myself in a direction to become the person that I want to be. Seems reasonable enough, right? So that's what we're going to go for. So it's the little wins. I went out and I picked up my magnesium glycinate and some liquid IVs and some probiotics at Costco today, which always have kind of helped me regulate my mental well-being, but also my diet. Like, I hate to say it, I've noticed that things like kombucha and probiotics and like liquid IVs have really helped curb my like cravings for things. It helps me drink more water, drink like, kombucha is carbonated. It helps me drink less beer, less soda, all that kind of stuff. And it makes me feel pretty good. And then of course, like the supplements are things that have really helped me dial back my anxiety. So those are some big ticket items I got, sipping on my liquid IV right now. That's good. It's good. So I'm happy with it. Those are the baby steps I'm taking right now. Yeah. Is there anything else really big going on this week? I don't think so. My girlfriend's birthday's in a couple of weeks, so I've got to start picking up birthday presents for her. I've been kind of slacking on it. We went to Ireland last year, and we went to Galway. I really wanted a clotted ring, and I ended up getting one, and she's jealous. She wants one, but I don't know her ring size. I'm a bad boyfriend for not knowing. I know, but we'll work it out. I've got to send her mom a message. Thank God she probably won't see this video, but I gotta send her mom a message and see if I can get her ring size off of her. So yeah, but that's really what's going on. No big life lessons or anything to throw your guys' way today. I'm sorry. It's Sunday. I need to reset, and I'll have some more formulated content talking about things. Maybe I'll talk about books that I've read. Maybe there will be like higher quality content coming out over the next couple of weeks, months. It's really just going to depend on the time that I have. But again, this is really just a video log of myself and like what's going on. I enjoy talking into a camera. It makes me feel like I'm talking to somebody. It makes me feel like I'm progressing towards something. So anyway, that's today's video diary, debrief, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I could definitely do this every day. We'll see. I'm not going to set any sort of rigorous schedule for myself. There will be another one that comes out later in the week. No pressure on me. I don't need it. My life is fine. I'm not dying to, blow up on YouTube or whatever. So anyway, on that note, yeah, I hope everybody has a great afternoon or whatever time you're watching this. I hope you guys have a great day. And I will check back in with you guys on the next debrief. Goodbye, beautiful people. Okay. It's not stopping. And cut. And